So in this second video we're going to just walk through an incident where a technician will try to swap a piece of equipment, and when they deinstall the faulty piece of equipment they need to see the incomplete response before installing the replacement piece of equipment. But as with the first video, the incomplete option is not showing when trying to refresh the screen by the swiping down. So to do this, the technician will go into the open job, select more, inventory, and then they'll look through their equipment and the customer, select the equipment they're going to deinstall. In this case it's this bottom set-top box, and then they'll select collection, and they'll make the necessary selections on this screen in order to deinstall the set-top box. They'll then select submit, and now the box will show deinstalled, and the tech will need to see incomplete to the right of the serial number details there before they install the replacement. Okay, once more, this usually takes around kind of 1 to 2 minutes for the response to update. However, as we saw in the first video, by swiping down, the response doesn't come back through. But we'll check back in 2 minutes time or so, around 14:48. So it's now 14:48. The request to deinstall was made at 14:46, so we should expect to see an incomplete response now. However, when we swipe down, the response isn't displayed. I'll swipe down again. Once more, incomplete doesn't show. The only way that the technician can see incomplete is by selecting details, and then home, and then the calendar option, reselecting today's date, going back into the open work order, going back to inventory, and then expanding deinstalled, and they now see the response of incomplete. However, when we go on to progress this, you can see other provisioning responses from the pull down. But if we go into manage,
yeah, so in manage you can see that what's the source code again? Yep, so you can see that it's deinstalled and the incomplete provisioning response appears straight away, whereas on the device, when you try and refresh it, it doesn't show. So in terms of the messages, you can see there that that was actually sent at 14:46. Yeah, so you can see that the incomplete message has been sent. So put that back onto the device.
so just to kind of demonstrate that the screen refresh is working, for other provisioning responses such as hit sent, hit successful, and also when for the deinstalled piece of equipment collected, and we've just completed the necessary steps to install a replacement box at 14:51. So we'll just give it a little longer, just to kind of let the response come back, and then we'll look to refresh the screen. So having kind of allowed the necessary time for a response to come back, I'll just swipe down on the screen and we will see a response is returned. Try again.